strong as we climbed the trail, covering the mesa with sand that sifted around our legs and shut out the sky since it was not possible to find our way back. We took shelter among some rocks. We stayed there until night fell. Ramo and I stopped on the cliff. The air was clear and we could look far out to the sea, in the direction the ship had gone. Ramo asked. I answered him.
More likely, it would come after many suns, for the country where it has gone far off.
Ramo looked up at me. His black eyes shone.
I don't care if the ship never comes.
He said.
Why do you say this?
I asked him. Ramo thought making a hole in the earth with the point of his spear.
Why?
I asked again.
Because I like it here with you.
He said.
It is more fun when others were here. Tomorrow I'll get where the canoes ridden and bring one to our cove. All of them will be used for fishing and some for searching islands.
But they are too heavy for you to put in the water. You will
You forget the son of Joe.
He
I
said.
did not forget.
I answered.
But you are such a small son. Someday you will go tall and strong, and then you will be able to.
I am the son of Joey.
He said, and as he spoke, his eyes suddenly grew large.
I am a son, and since he's dead, I've taken his place. I'm not the chief of Galas after me. All my wishes.
But first you must become a man. As it is in the customs, I must whip you with the switch of nettles and tie you in the red ant hill.
Ramo grew pale. He had seen the rights of manhood given in our tribe and remembered them. Quickly, I said,
Since there is no man of the tribe in Galasat, we might not undergo the ants in the nettles, Chief Ramo.
I don't know if this name suits me.
he said, smiling. He tossed his spear at the crossing gong.
I'll think of something better.
I watched him stride off to get the spear. A little boy with thin arms and legs like sticks, wearing a big string of sea elephant teeth. Now that he had become a chief of Galasat, I would have even more trouble with him. But I wanted to run after him and take him in my arms.
I thought of the name.
He
What?
said when he came back.
What is it?
I asked solemnly.
I am Chief Tanyo Sitnipan.
It is very long and it's very hard to say.
Later on that day, Karan saw something and she was shocked.
A wild dog! A wild dog!
The wild dog tried to hide on the cave. I awoke. I found that Ramo was not in the hut. He was not outside either.
Ramo!
And I knew then that he had left alone in the dark and left by himself. I was frightened. Thinking of these dangers, I started off to overtake him.
Ramo!
Suddenly, I turned around and took the trail toward Coral Cove. I put Ramo out of my mind
I know Ramo will come back.
as I searched the rocks for muscles.
Out of the food that we would need to gather,
How much food we will
and how best it is to protect from the wild dogs when we were not in the village.
How will I protect them from the wild dogs?
I also thought of the ship. I tried to remember what Matasahib had said to me. Don't worry, my dear. I will soon come back for Ramo. I tried to put it off of my mind. For the first time, I began to wonder if the ship would ever return.
Will the ship ever come back?
The sun moved higher. There was no sign of Ramo. I began to feel uneasy. The basket was filled and I carried it up to the mesa. I waited on the mesa until the sun was overhead. Then I hurried back to the village. Hoping that Ramo might have come back while I was gone. But the hut was empty. I began to feel uneasy. Quickly, I dug a hole for the shellfish. rolled a heavy stone over the opening to protect them from the wild dogs, and started off towards the south part of the island. To him as I ran. I heard no answer, but I did hear the barking of the wild dogs. The barking grew louder as I came closer to the cliff. It would die away, and later it will start up again. The sound came from the opposite side of the dunes, and leaving the trail, I climbed upward through the sand and it stopped. A short distance beyond the dune, near the cliff, I saw the pack of wild dogs. There were two of them moving around in circles. In the middle of the circle was Ramo. He was lying on his back and had a deep wound. He lay very still. Evan. Go there. Ramo, don't leave me alone. When I picked him up, I knew he was dead. There were other wounds on his body from the teeth of the wild dogs. He had been dead for a long time. And from his footsteps in the earth, I could see that he had never reached the cliff. One dog lay on the ground not far from him, and in the side of one was a broken spear. I carried Ramo back to the village, reaching it where the sun was far down. A dog followed me all the way, but I had laid him down the hut. A big gray dog with long curly hair was their leader, and he went at last. All night I sat there alone and did not sleep.
I vowed someday that I'll kill all the wolves who killed my brother.
I thought of how to do it, but mostly I thought of Ramo, my brother.